guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Tara, and on this channel I love to share delicious, easy, healthy recipes that you can make right in your very own kitchens. In today's video, we are going to be making some incredibly delicious but easy dinner rolls. I absolutely love this recipe. It is so easy and fast to make. You only need a few ingredients. I am going to be using my stand mixer, but you can totally do this in a bowl with your hands and it will still be absolutely delicious. Before we get started, if you haven't already, I would love for you to join our community. You do that by hitting the red subscribe button below, and be sure to hit the bell icon. That way you don't miss anything. Okay guys, let's hop right into the video. The first thing we need to do is activate our yeast. So I'm taking 1 1/4 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast, and 1 teaspoon of cane sugar. Make sure that the water is warm, not too hot, not too cold, in order for it to activate properly. Then in a large bowl, I'm taking 3 1/2 cups of bread flour. Bread flour yields a wonderful texture to bread, but if you don't have bread flour, you could also use all-purpose flour. And I'm taking 1 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. The olive oil is going to really help with the texture to make it super smooth. And then I'm fitting my stand mixer with the dough hook, and look at this. This is exactly what we want to see with the yeast. It needs to be foaming, and then you know it's ready. And so I'm just pouring it right into the mixing bowl. I've already turned it on, and I'm getting it started. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can certainly do this in a large bowl, and it really does not require very much kneading. You really just need to incorporate all the ingredients together. I find scraping down the sides in my stand mixer at least one time to be very helpful. So when it looks about like this, it's perfect. This process took between 3 and 5 minutes, so it's pretty fast. This dough is not too extremely sticky, and if you've watched my Italian bread recipe, you may remember that that was very, very sticky. It was a different type of dough. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the cards and also in the description box below. So I've sprayed the bowl with Nonstick cooking spray, and I'm also spraying the top and making sure that this will not form any kind of a crust on top, and I'm covering it with some plastic wrap. It's really important to let your dough rise. You can either place your bowl inside of your oven as long as it's not on, inside of your microwave as long as you don't turn it on, or even just on the counter somewhere. It's really important that you don't have a draft, because a draft can actually prevent the dough from rising and just flatten it. We want to incorporate a lot of air inside of there. Now I've let this rise for about 2 to 3 hours. You need at least 1 hour, and the longer it rises, the more air will be in there. So look at this, it is tripled in size. It looks absolutely wonderful. So now I am tearing off each piece, and I'm getting about 15 dinner rolls out of this, and I'm trying to keep them roughly the same size. Then I'm gonna cover it with a cloth and set it aside, preheat my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit with the pizza stone in it, and then I'm ready to go. I also recommend letting your dough rest one more time. As you notice, when I placed it on the cutting board, after I shaped the balls, I let it rest for about 5 minutes. Next, we're gonna apply a little sprinkling of cornmeal to the top of the pizza stone, and then carefully put all of the dough balls onto the pizza stone. You do not want to work these too much at this point, or you will lose the beautiful airy texture. Next, I'm gonna grab a small bowl with some filtered water in it, and using a silicone pastry brush, I'm gonna brush the tops of the dough. This is gonna help our sesame seeds to stick. I love sesame seeds. I'm gonna put sesame seeds on about half of these. You could use poppy seeds, you could use everything bagel seasoning, you could use anything you like. And then I'm brushing just a little bit of water on the ones that I'm not putting seeds on. This will help it to get a nice golden brown, and then I'm placing it inside of my oven. I have cookies in there at the same time, and that's totally fine. They only take about 20 to 25 minutes to cook, and you will know that they're done when they're golden brown and your house smells absolutely amazing. These rolls have the best texture. They're so incredible, so delicious, great to dip in sauce, great to have just butter spread on top. You can even make a sandwich out of them or just eat them plain. You guys are gonna absolutely love these rolls. So, what did you think of the video? Drop me a comment below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this recipe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. I absolutely love bread. I love bread. I eat it every day. I love bread.